What's going on in the internet land? It's your girl here, Sean, the multipreneur entrepreneur, coming straight from her home office here in Boston, Mass, shooting this quick tutorial video on another way to automate your business. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of If This Then That, but this is a good way to um, post on one site and have it automatically go to another site. So let's log in and let's get started with the training. So we're going to go to ifthisthenthat.com. So IFTT.com. Okay. And one first thing you want to do, I've already signed up, but I have an account, so it'll say right here, as you see here, sign up. So you would just sign up and it's going to walk you through basically, name, email address, password, so on and so forth. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in and log into my account. And what this allows you to do is it gives you several different scenarios. We're going to kind of walk through today just the if this then that. In another video, we'll kind of walk through the do tab that you have up here as well. But today we're just going to walk through the if this then that. So um, as you can see in this, what they call the setups are, they call them recipes. So for instance, you can look at some of the ones that I have set up. So for instance, if Twitter, then Google Drive. And what I'm having is I'm having my new Twitter followers put into a Google spreadsheet. This way I can go back in at a later date and connect with those people and start to build a relationship with them as well. Um, and I'm going to walk through how we set these up, so don't worry. On this one, I have if Twitter, then Twitter, and basically what this one does is it keeps a list of people whose tweets you favorite. Um, and that's just something that I want to keep track of, something I set up. You don't have to do that. The next one is if Twitter, then Twitter thanks a new follower with a tweet. This one I absolutely love because what it does is it allows me to automatically talk to my new Twitter follower without having to personally go in each time I get a notification and thank them for following me. And again, I will show you how to set all of these up. Okay. And then the next one I have, if Instagram, then Twitter. Post your Instagram pics on Twitter as a picture, not a link. So sometimes I notice when I use other sites and I post from Instagram to Twitter, sometimes what happens is that if I'm posting a picture, it doesn't always appear. So what I like about this particular recipe is that it posts the picture from my Instagram straight to my Twitter and not a link. And again, we're going to walk through all of those and show you how to set them up. So let's kind of talk about what we have here. So top here, you have my recipes, you have your browse here, you have your channels right here. So we're going to go to browse. We're going to start there. We can either go here or we can go to create a recipe. But let's go to browse just so you can see what it looks like. Um, we're going to scroll down some and you see some other things. Again, we're going to talk about the do essentials, do at home and do work in another video. Here you see some of the featured ones that are kind of already set up. You don't have to kind of set them up yourself. So for instance, you can see here Instagram and Twitter. Post your Instagram photos as native Twitter photos. You can always go here where it says view more. We're going to kind of scroll down. And then here you see kind of what's trending, the do recipes and if recipes. And there's tons of stuff in here. Just really take your time to walk through it. So let's take a look at if recipes for the sake of this video. And we're going to scroll down a little bit. And what you see here is you'll see some things that are already kind of set up. If Facebook, then Dropbox. If RSS, then to Twitter, so on and so forth. So let's go back and let's talk about um, my recipes and how I set those up. So if I went to browse and you could either do a search in here and you could just put in Instagram, let's just say. And what that'll do is it'll give you, as you can see, there's 12,033 recipes found just for Instagram. So Instagram to whatever. And you can kind of scroll through and pick what you want. So let's just say again, I picked this one, post Instagram pics on Twitter as a picture. You just click on it, okay? And what'll happen is that when you initially set it up, it'll ask you to log into your Instagram account. It will ask you to log into your Twitter account and whatever accounts that you want to set up, it will ask you to log in to that account. Once that's done, it's set up, and now you can create your recipes and you can create as many as you want. So now, right now, again, I'm having this post to Instagram, um, then to Twitter. So you just scroll down and you just say add recipe. And it's going to add the recipe. Tells you recipes created. So now we're going to go back to my recipes and let's see, Instagram to Twitter. You can see I just created this a minute ago. So I'm going to show you, even though I have it in here, I can go back and delete it later, but I'm going to show you how to set this up. So what I do is I just want to go to, if you look here, let's kind of walk through the buttons first so you see this. If you turn your recipe off, this one here is to check your recipe. This one here is a log. You can view the recipe log. And this one here is to edit the recipe, delete it. So we're going to go into the actual pencil and click on what we want to do is we want to edit it. So it's telling me if Instagram add any new photos, and this is my account here, then goes to Twitter, and again, this is my account. Um, and so what I want to do is scroll down and let's go to, let's see, I'm sorry, okay. Let's go to update. Okay. So now your recipe has been updated. So now what you want to do is just go to publish. Go to publish, and you want to give your recipe a title. So I just might say, um, I just might put in IG to Twitter, or whatever recipe title you want to give it. Okay. And then you can put any kind of notes, anything that you want here. And so the action is this: post a tweet with image. Okay. So now I just want to click on publish recipe. Okay. Oh, so it's got a problem. So let's go back. We got here. So you want to put a note here. Because what this does, the person will see it as well. So as it says, add instructions or share a story. So you can put whatever you like here. So for the sake of this, I'm just gonna put IG to Twitter text just for the time being. Okay, and we're gonna go to publish recipe. Okay, now it tells you the recipe is published. So let's see how this actually works. Okay, and so I do the okay, and add the recipe. So now it's added. Okay, so now your recipe has been created. So let's see how this actually works. So let's go to Instagram. Okay, and what I want to do is just going to log in, and I'm going to post a picture on Instagram, and then we're also going to check our Twitter account. Well, actually, I won't be able to do it from here. I need to set it up. So let me get out of this and grab my phone. And what I'm going to do right quick is I'm going to send a picture to Instagram. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. All right. So now I just posted the picture to um, Instagram. So let's check my Twitter account. Let's see if it's there. Twitter.com. Let's go straight to my account. Go to my tweets here. And this right here is the picture that I just posted to um, Instagram. And the reason why I see it twice is because, again, remember, I've already had this particular one set up. So there you go. That's how, if this, then that works. The other one that I like, let's go back, let's go to my recipes. The other one that's a real good time saver. I suggest anyone who's doing this, if you're on Twitter, definitely get this one set up. Is the if Twitter then Twitter. Take a new follower with a tweet. And what I like about this one, I'm just gonna kind of go in. I won't recreate this one. But as you can see, I named the recipe thanks a new follower with a tweet. And what I went down here and did is that I put in a little note here, and it says thanks, and I have their full name for the follow. Check out my blog in my bio and get your free gift, and follow me on Facebook. Okay, so what this does is anytime someone follows you automatically on Twitter, they automatically get a message from you. And so in my bio is a link to my blog, as well as a free gift. So when they click on that link, they're going to actually go to a capture page, um, collecting the information, and then they get in a free book from me as well. And also being able to follow me on my Facebook fan page. This one, again, I suggest anyone who's on Twitter um, have this set up. It really makes your life easier. It's a good way to communicate with other people and to also do follow up. So that's my quick training on if this then that. If you have any questions, there'll be a link below this video. You can feel free to email me. You can feel free to call me. My phone number will be listed as well. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Sean.Perryman, or you can check me out my fan page, facebook.com/Overflow Unlimited. Until the next video, peace.